Hey friends and family, I was coming out, this is Lori, I'm sorry, from Home Again Homestead. I was checking on my plants yesterday that I planted. We had 1 hour this morning. It went from 37 to 31. So within that hour, I lost a few plants, which some of them I kind of figured weren't going to make it, but they might bounce back, I don't know. But we got my basils. 3 of them didn't make it. One did. Doesn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna flip you around. So this basil here didn't make it. That's a kale, kind of looking a little puny. That basil didn't make it. This one did. Doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. This basil didn't make it. And everything else kind of looks okay in this bed here. This bed over here, I think everything kind of fared pretty well. Looks a little beat up, but as far as frost tender, the sage got a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. So then we're going to come on over here to broccoli and Brussels sprouts, which now I kind of didn't think they was going to make it anyways. They look real puny right now. This one here is probably definitely, as you can tell. I didn't think that one there, I didn't kind of think they was going to fare too well, because these were the ones that was real leggy. So when I planted them up, yeah, I told you about how you can take your leggy seedlings and put them down and cover them up. Well, apparently that didn't work, because when I pulled these out of the little planter cells yesterday, there was no more extra roots. It was just the roots from the bottom where I put into the bottom of the cell, so they don't do well like that. Basically, it was almost looking like it was kind of that damping off, where like the top of the plant be okay, and then like the stem just closes up, quits feeding the plant, quits up taking water. That's kind of what it was looking like. So I was like, well, let me see. Now, you know, it's first night and it's still kind of a little cold today, but it wasn't supposed to get below freezing last night. But like I said, it went from 6 o'clock in the morning, it was 37, to 7 o'clock it dropped to 32, and then went down to 31, and at 8 o'clock it was 40 degrees. What kind of sense does that make? The weather's crazy. But, you know, that's spring here in North Carolina. When spring in a lot of places, actually. You know, the forecast says this, and the weather says, no, we're going to do this. But that's all right. You know, the majority of it made it. Which, like I said, I was kind of iffy on those Brussels sprouts and broccolis, because they looked real puny after I put them in the ground yesterday. But, you know, they might surprise me. They might pop back up. You know, who knows? Plants are kind of resilient in that way. One day they look like they're dead, and you just put a little water on them, put a little bit of water soluble fertilizer on them, if I could talk, and then they bounce back. But I don't think these 3 basils I got over here is going to bounce back. It was a cinnamon basil, a lime basil, and dark purple basil. The one that, no, it was a lemon basil. The one that made it was the lime basil. And that's what's so funny to me. If you can see right here, where this is at. See that lime basil right there? Now, there's a basil, and there's a basil. But this one made it. I don't understand that. Whoops, I about dropped. I did drop the phone. Sorry, fellas. But, you know, that's trials and tribulations. On the show, good and the bad. You know, like I said, it's the journey of gardening this season. So not everything turns out good, and that's why you just keep on trying. So I might try to start some more broccoli robs, what I've got now. I ordered that from Baker Creek, so I'm probably going to try to start that and see what we can get from that. But I'm going to wait and see how these do. If they come back, they come back. If they don't, and they'll just be garden food for the other plants that's going in that bin. But thanks, guys. I just want to give a quick update. Like I said, it's supposed to have been 37, 38 degrees, and it dropped for not even a whole hour, dropped below freezing, and that's what happened. But, you know, it is what it is. Thanks, guys, for coming home with me today. Y'all have a good day.